Procrastination is a bad habit, and I'm lucky to have found shiny alpha Pokemon for this week-long assignment. My procrastination was so bad that I found a shiny minutes before the deadline. The assignment? Find as many shiny alpha Pokemon from February 14th to the 21st. Actually, this was a community shiny hunting event hosted by the Miss L. So for the entire week, everyone played Legends Arceus while waiting for Legends ZA news. Last I checked, as a community, there were over 300 shiny alpha Pokemon found for the event. How much did I contribute? Just 2. So what did I do all week? If you haven't guessed already, I waited till the last minute. Because I waited so late to start my shiny hunting, I was getting a little desperate. My strategy for finding shiny alpha Pokemon was pretty simple. Out of all the different methods of finding a shiny alpha Pokemon, my best bet was going to be doing mass outbreak permutations. If you're not aware of how this works, you can watch my old video on how to do it. But in summary, you can change spawns based on the order you catch or knock out Pokemon. So if I caught every Pokemon in the outbreak, reset, and added a mix of catching and knocking out Pokemon in that same outbreak, I would have a different outcome for the second wave. Now all I have to do is find a target. After going through a few outbreaks, I managed to find a Snover outbreak that had guaranteed alpha spawns for the second wave. To help me along with the permutations, I'm going to be using this site to keep track of what I need to do and which ones I've completed. You do need to count how many Pokemon appear in the outbreak so that you can go through as many permutations as possible. For this Snover outbreak, only 8 will appear in the first wave, so I'll have 25 permutations to go through. I could technically permutate the second wave too, but it would be a huge hassle since I'll be dealing with alpha spawns and it usually is not worth it. Since I have the shiny charm and research level 10 for this Snover massive mass outbreak, my odds for finding the shiny alpha Snover is going to be 1 in 241. So how did my permutations go? Shiny! You're not an alpha though. I'm looking for an alpha shiny. Will you be a sacrificial shiny? For the greater good? Another shiny? What? There's 2 permutations that have a shiny. A shiny? What? Another shiny? Permutation 23. Shiny alpha! Shiny alpha! Shiny and a shiny alpha! Let's go! Oh my gosh! I need to save. Let's go! I need a okay. Let's do this carefully. All right, and actually no, hold up. I want it in this ball. Oop.
How many permutations does that take?
23 permutations, and I got it. I got a shiny and a shiny alpha. Let's go.
Everything I know. I hate you. I hate the ground that you walk on. You're awful, and you're terrible, and your 26 permutations are stupid.
And let's check its stats. All right, first let's do the normal one. So this one, she is gonna be what nature? Let's go sassy. Modest, okay. And the alpha one. And she's gonna be timid. Oh, let's go. I got it right. Hey. Let's bring her out. Say hello. Oh, you're so big. There's a huge chance that the first 3 shiny Snover could be the same since the first step in those permutations is knockout 2. But since I didn't really check on the stats on the first 2, I can't be 100% certain, maybe 90%. Anyway, let's welcome our first entry into the event. Say hi to Rosemary. You might have noticed her date of capture earlier. While not really a last minute thing, it's still pretty late into the week. And with how shiny hunting usually goes for me, it could have been days before I found her. But I can thank Bidoof for gracing me with shiny luck, especially since I was getting near the end of the list of permutations. It was a tad bit too close for comfort. I can't say the same for the next target though. But before I get to my next hunt, let me tell you a little tip you can implement to help manage your procrastination. Let's take a quick break to restructure our time before getting to the next segment of the video. And while we're at it, we can complete this short task that you can easily complete in under 2 minutes. That way, you can knock it out and not have to worry about it at the end of the video. What do you have to do? Hitting that like button. Pretty easy, right? What's also easy is subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Now that you've got that out of the way, you can find out what my next shiny hunt is going to be. The next evening, I wanted to do another permutation. Snover wasn't too bad of a hunt, and if I can get that in one night, I can probably get my next shiny alpha Pokemon in one night too. So once again, I went out to find an outbreak suitable for doing permutations. What I found next is probably going to haunt me forever. Spiritomb, the forbidden Pokemon. It is said that the Pokemon was formed by binding 108 spirits into an odd keystone. In this game, you really do need to find 108 spirits before you can find Spiritomb in the wild. I won't go into detail on where to locate all of them because ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, Spiritomb has a really good shiny color palette, and it would be really amazing if I can manage to get a shiny alpha Spiritomb for the event. With the same mods as Snover, this is going to be a piece of cake. However, I ran into a few problems. First, this outbreak has 10 Spiritomb in the first wave. That means I would have to potentially go through 94 permutations in hopes of finding that shiny alpha Spiritomb, if it's there at all. Second, Spiritomb has a pretty low catch rate of 21.7%, which means that these keystones are going to take more time to catch and manage, especially when some of the permutations require me to knock out 4 in a battle. And getting all 4 of them to battle at the same time can get pretty frustrating. With those obstacles in place and me starting this hunt the second to last day of the event, time is of the essence. So how did it go for me? Well, not too great. I was starting to feel stressed and anxious, a common feeling when procrastinating. So I did what I needed to do and took a break so I can refocus when I get back into the game the next evening. After some reflecting and support from my wife, I was ready to lock in. No distractions.
Hi, Mom. What's that? You used my money I saved up to buy a life-size Snorlax plush? Thanks, Mom. Look, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
During my self-reflection, I figured out a more optimal way of managing these Spiritomb to make my life a lot easier. Except when this happened. No more distractions. I'm almost halfway through these permutations and I'm running out of time. I was starting to lose hope, but I'm being held accountable, so I stayed positive. Luckily for me, after a few more permutations, my nightmare was no more. Shiny! Oh my gosh, let's go! Oh my gosh! I finally got it! It's at 48! 48 permutations! Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. I can't believe it. I'm saving. Oh my gosh. Hold up. I want you in this ball. Oh my gosh, if I die, I swear to God. I got it. I got it. We run. We run. We run. Go. Go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got it. All right. It's also a lady friend. Okay, I am going to guess bold nature. It's hardy. Okay, I don't know why that date's set to... Is my clock set wrong? My clock is set wrong. Oh lord. Oh, by an hour. That's fine though. That is fine. We got it. I can't believe we got it. Whee! Let's bring you out. Whee! Look how big you are. Such a good shiny. Looking at the file name timestamp, I was about 40 minutes away from hitting that deadline. I managed to pull through and found Spiritomb just in time. I think I'll name her Sadako. Now that the event is over, I can relax and work on other stuff. Well, I wanted to bonus round because it was really fun looking for shiny alpha Pokemon. I also wanted to play Legends Arceus some more, so I set my eyes on one more target. A shiny alpha Gallade. This method is going to be different from the permutations I did for Rosemary and Sadako. Since Gallade has a static spawn in Snowpoint Temple, I can get an easy soft reset going. But first, I have a massive mass outbreak to do before I get started. Oh, hell, whoa. Oh, Drifbloom, hi. Okay, let's go, let's do this. All right, stay in the ball. And you, I need you to chill. All right, cool beans. Now that the massive mass outbreak is out of the way, let's get the soft reset started. In order to get this going, I'm going to have to get to the entrance at the top of the temple. If I went in from the bottom, the spawns would stay the same every time I exit and enter. If I went in from the top and never entered from the bottom, the Gallade will be different every reset. So how do I get up there? By using Braviary, you can press Y to descend, plus to dismount, and A to remount mid-air. If you do those button presses in that order and in quick succession, instead of descending, you'll actually ascend in the air. It's pretty tricky to do, but after some practice, I managed to get up here. Now the easy part, soft resetting. Since I only have Gallade's entry at research level 10, my chances of finding the shiny alpha was 1 out of 819. It definitely took me a while to get this shiny because I found a shiny Ralts first. That looks bluer over there, excuse me. Yep, that. Alright, cool. Well, wasn't expecting this today, but I will still take it. Well, hold up now. Should I? It took me a while to get it. No, I can't. No. Oh, yeah, I really don't feel like climbing up that thing again. You know what? I'll still get it. I'll still get it. I'll still get it. And because I caught that Ralts, leaving the temple and saving would result in encountering the exact same Gallade. So I had to zone back into the map and climb back up again. Surely I won't find a second shiny Ralts, right? No. That's another shiny Ralts right there. Excuse me. I see you right here. Yeah, look at that. Do I catch you? I'll catch you. Oh, wait, no. I think I waited too long. Whoops. All right. That did not happen. that did not happen. I don't regret losing that shiny. Okay, that's kind of a lie. But what's not a lie is this next clip right here. Shiny! Shiny! Oh my gosh. I'm at 516. This will be the 16th. Oh, that looks so good. I am finally done with this. Oh, okay, I want this in the jet ball. Oh, look at it. And it stays in the ball, sweet. I got it. I got it. I'm done. 516 resets is not that bad, to be honest. Curious. What nature? I want to say mild. Naive. Okay. Oh yeah. And today's technically Pi Day, isn't it? Ooh, you are big and you are so cool looking. Oh, it's such a good shiny too. That blue is so nice and dark. All right. This shiny Alpha Gallade was mostly for me. It did take me 3 weeks to get him, but it was all worth it. Plus, I was under odds too, so that's nice. As far as naming him goes, I think I'll name him Sparta. Now I need to get a shiny Alpha Gardevoir, but I'll save that for a later time. Massive shout out to the Miss L for hosting the event. It was a fun event to participate in, and it was fun to see everyone's contributions and streams. If you want to check out her streams, you can find the link to her Twitch channel down below in the description. And be sure to check out her YouTube channel as well for her video about the event. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below how you tackle procrastination. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you head off to watch this next video.